Hey YouTube, it's Caleb here from CNC Productions, and this is a video where I make a one-of-a-kind stove. It's the Appalachian Trail alcohol stove, and it runs off isopropyl alcohol or any kind of alcohol you can buy at the store that has methanol in it. It will run off pretty much anything, any liquid that'll burn, as long as it doesn't get too hot, because it is made out of aluminum cans, so that wouldn't be too good if you use something that burns the aluminum. But here are the basic tools you'll need. These are probably the best for you. These are probably going to be the best bet. And then these are some vice grip. I got these, and these are really nice. These will work, but they don't work as well because they're so big. I have a smaller pair, I just can't find them. And then for measuring devices, you can use a basic one of these and a roll of Scotch tape for putting the lines on, and use a Sharpie to put the line on, as you can see right there. And Sharpies are nice, but you can use anything to score it, and that's that. And then the approximate length of these is, and I repeat, 1 3/8 inch lines from top to bottom, and same here. Okay, let's get down to business and cutting. I already made the specific marks, which you guys can do, and then you just want to cut out the top like this along this inner line right here. But you start by stabbing into it, and then make a nice big gash, and then use your X-Acto knife to finish the job going around. But let's get on this. We've got to cut the rest of this line, so I'll do that. I'll move this to the side so you guys can see what I'm doing. Be very careful. If you get cut very easily or you're younger, you might want to use gloves. I'm an older kid, so and I don't have any gloves that fit right on my fingers, so I wouldn't have the same sort of mobility that some people have with their good gloves, but it works. And then you want to make a small gash here and a gash here. Well, it doesn't really matter how you do this, but I like to take scissors and just clip around the edge and just clean that up a bit. So I always leave it like 1/8 of an inch for me to do that with. Just clip along the edge, get rid of all those marks. And That should clean it up. Don't, if you're a big backpacker and I've actually never gone backpacking, but I have done numerous camping. I've probably spent over 1,000 hours camping. Most backpackers that are in my town can't top that, so I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to camping and that sort of thing. So if this is your first time camping, and you want to go short trip, go for something heavier, because this is an ultralight type stove. This is only for those extreme backpackers who are going really light, going a really long distance. You're going to spend a good long time. Pretty much, if you're a very avid camper, this is not for you, unless, of course, you want to go really light and you want to go cheap. Because this is cheap to make. I mean, you can find this you can find your stove along the road. It takes one can. You gotta have the tools, but most people have these just laying around. I mean, if you had to, a good Leatherman or a good multi-tool, you can get a multi-tool like this for $10. So, and then you'd still have a multi-tool. Sorry, I just like Leathermans because they are a great company. Gerber used to be pretty good when it came to multi-tools, but they are going cheap now. Their products aren't as good anymore. I will be doing reviews on the Leatherman. Keep it in a nice watertight box with all my with other camping gear like headphones and stuff. But here it is, the Leatherman Super Tool. Actually, you know what? I'll switch this out and use that because I got this $20 off of like around my town. It's pretty inexpensive. It has measuring equipment and basic stuff, but it's nice. It does the job, and that's all you need it for. Unless you're going for like one of those $300 Swiss Army knives that doesn't even fit in your pocket. It's so big. It's the same size as the basic Swiss Army knife, only it's long. It's very long. It's pretty scary actually. So that's pretty much this will go like this. So it's pretty small. It's a pretty small camp stove, and you will want to take about a 1/2 inch slice out of here. It doesn't really matter if you're too accurate, just so you can fold it up and get it to the proper size to fit in here. I'll show you how to do that next, but let's finish cleaning these off. I just like to make it look nicer, and it's a lot easier to work with, and you won't cut yourself as easy. There's not all those strange places to cut yourself and all that. And so I just like to do that real quick, zip through that, and we are done. See, look at that. Okay, next step. You want to crimp this with, my tool of choice is the 90-degree, but you can use a needle nose, or if you don't have anything else, just plain pliers. But these would work just fine. These would work pretty well actually. See, you want to crimp it about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. It doesn't really matter too much. Twist there until you hear like a little pop where the metal goes through. Pop Pop. Pop. And you just want to crimp this all the way around so that it fits into this bottom piece right here. And this will fit inside of this. And then that'll all shove down. And you will want something heavy to... You can use your hands to connect it, and you don't need any glue for this. I mean, the can itself has all the pieces you need. Look at that. Nice crimping. This will also add some strength to the aluminum, because aluminum cans are very thin, and all metal will bend. It just matters how easily. Aluminum is one of the easiest metals to bend, up there with lead and good copper wiring. That's what most wires are made out of, is copper, because it transfers electricity so well. So that's how it's so bendable, is because the molecules are not as tightly woven, but they're loose. Okay, so the crimping is now finished. You want to shove this in here, let it expand to the size of that. There is a mark, a little line where it was crimped right along the edge, and you just want this to sit right in there. And then put the bottom on carefully. Make sure the middle piece fits right in the bottom. There's a ring in there as well. I'm going to readjust this because it's not doing what I want. Okay. That is annoying me. And I'll just shove this down in here. Should be about right. Yep. Now you just squeeze and seat it in there all the way around. You want to bring it up about to that red line. Ooh, smashed it. It's alright. It's all good. It's actually better if you use something weighty. Hammer it in. See? And now you are pretty much done. The hardest part though is next. Where did I leave that? Push pin is the hardest part. See? There. Okay, here we go. This is the hardest part. You gotta put a hole here. Doesn't matter, try and go in the middle of the red. Now you gotta go exactly perpendicular to it, right here. And now you gotta do another one, right here. And another one over on this side. Right, yeah. Now just put in between those, and you should have now have 8 holes, and those will be your vents, but we want a few more, so let's put 16. Put them in the middle of each 2. Like so. Contains 0% juice. Okay, I was just wondering. This can says 0 juice, so totally artificial. And we are done. We now have all the vents done. I'm just gonna adjust this outside pieces of it on the inside to give it that nice look. And it is complete. This is done. I mean, I have made this, and it is a masterpiece. Now, to fuel it, this is pretty simple. You put your alcohol up to this line out here. It'll start to spill out, but that's okay. Fill it up, and when it starts coming out of here along that and bubbling down the sides, stop. Light it in the middle, and you can build a windshield. I'll make a video for that out of galvanized metal. I suggest not using aluminum because the heat will be hitting it. The heat comes out of this, but this doesn't have as much heat because the heat's coming from about here, and it rises, and so the windshield will get hit. I also have a cooking set. It is aluminum. It's not heavy, it's pretty light, but that's what I use. And it's pretty simple. You set the top pot, you can set it on top of this right here, or, and I suggest this, build a windshield with an opening right here to light it and stuff, and just it would be right like this, a little bit higher. You put the pot on top, and that is pretty much what you would do. And simple, easy little stove. Fill it up, light it in the middle, let it go, it will do fine. And I will be making a video how to make these. These are aluminum ingots that I melted down aluminum cans, and I poured them into a cookie tin, or a biscuit, or whatever, cupcake tin. And I didn't have enough to make a full one, but I will next time, because I will be making a video next time. It should be coming out in 2 to 3 days. If not tomorrow, then on the next day. And it will be about my foundry, and I will show you guys how to make shakens or shirkins. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it'll be pretty cool. And they will be made out of this, using the lost foam casting. Thank you guys for watching this video and staying through the entirety. I'm sorry it was so long, but I had to make it long enough to make this. And you could make this in the car, really, going to your camping place or wherever. It'll take around 10 minutes once you're good at it, and it's pretty easy. And a lot of people have cans in their car, so thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe and watch some more, because we love helping people with different problems. And this is one of the problems that I've been asked. How do you make one of these? And so this is how you make it. It's really simple. All you need is this, a push pin, an X-Acto knife or knife, and a measuring device. You can use this because this is the set size that I like. And then this. These are all the tools you need. Really, this is all you need. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, watch more videos, and I don't have an outro, so I'm just gonna say see you guys in the next video. Yeah, in the next video.